fuck is up, Internet? I'm that dude Swainzilla, aka old guy with too much time on his hands, coming at you from the man cave, and this is crazy ass news. The idea behind this series is that I scour the internet for crazy, recent, non-political news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles solely based on their headlines. I read through them while talking shit the whole time. So let's get after that thing. Woman sues man for $10,000 after bad date. Yikes. What's the statute of limitations on that? Damn. Unloads on judge during hearing. Oh. I'm intrigued. Let's check it out. A Michigan woman had her lawsuit transferred out of court after she snapped at a judge for questioning her knowledge of the law when she decided to sue a man for taking her out on a bad date. So, this woman was like, whoa, judge, I know my rights. This motherfucker took me out to a bad place, Long John Silver's probably, and she's suing. QaShontae Short filed suit against Richard Jordan in 2020, accusing him of intentional infliction of emotional distress caused by the date, per TMZ's report on this. Okay, so we're like, you know what I mean? We're getting some quality reporting on this topic. The legal docs alleged that Richard intentionally hurt her feelings when he did not show and left on her mother's birthday, and her mom had just passed away. Wait, what? So it wasn't the date, it was that he bounced? QaShontae was demanding Jordan pay her $10,000 as a result of this distress. Wait, so it wasn't the date, it was that he bounced and kind of like, well, the vibes were off. I mean, he probably should have been a little considerate. Who knows what the relationship here is? If this is a date. All right, we gotta delve a little deeper in here. I'm not fine. What's going on here? During the pair's 10-minute virtual hearing with Judge Herman Marable Jr. in Flint, Michigan, Jordan remained relatively quiet aside from speaking on how this case was a waste of the court's time. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, she must feel justified that he did something dickish enough on a level like $10,000 is pretty steep for fucking up if he just fucked up. Judge Marable Jr. seemed to agree with him and questioned whether Short was in the proper courtroom to handle this case. So yeah, like, he probably made a Judge Judy joke. That's what I would have done if I was the judge. She argued that she was, and accused Jordan of committing perjury as a result of a misleading statement he put on a document filed to the judge. Judge Marable Jr. stopped her and reminded her that perjury can only occur in a courtroom because it's committed under oath, which Short took offense to. Oh, so this is what she got mad about. He put a document that stated a lie, she said, yelling over Judge Marable Jr. Bottom line, you said it was a criminal offense, so I will send it to the circuit court. Are we done here? Are we done here? I know exactly what perjury means. Oh, shit. Dude, she must have been like... He must have did... Whatever the situation was, and no, I mean, the court proceeding isn't gonna, like, get you on the level of, like, what the relationship balance was, like, what the status, what was expected. But not only does she feel like she's... Whatever he did... she deserves $10,000 because of it. But she's going to cuss this judge out too. And the means, she feels she's so entitled to this $10,000 that she's willing to just be like cussing judges out and shit. The argument escalated from there with Short and the judge eventually screaming over one another. God damn. Please do not insult my intelligence, she told the judge. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means. Do not. If it's a criminal offense, then it's a criminal offense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Judge Marable Jr. ended up transferring the case over to circuit court, which means the disgruntled pair will have to appear in front of another judge at a later date. Oh, so here's a comment here's a comment I found on, this is at least the top one, but it says that, she has a habit of filing frivolous lawsuits. Crazy. Okay, so yeah, I didn't expect that they were gonna tell us anything like what really led to this conflict. I mean, if she has like a habit of doing this, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, how do you have a relationship with somebody like? If and they're just like fucking gonna sue you if you don't fucking follow whatever their fucking expectations are. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can get beefing and, you know what I mean, not being able to see eye to eye with whoever you're with. But when you have to get the fucking law involved, god damn, that's a red flag, man. Whatever this motherfucker did that you didn't like, that just move on. That's instead of suing the motherfucker, that's at least an excuse to move on from the motherfucker. I'm like, what was this guy up to? Like, Richard Jordan. This is 2020. Do we get what time, what stage of 2020 we're in? Like, what was the parameters also? I mean, maybe so it was her mother's birthday and her mom just passed away, and so she wanted dude to hang out, and he was like, nah, I ain't hanging out. You just kind of have to know what the status of the relationship was. I'm not going to explain that in here. I mean, maybe we'll get an update on this story down the road, because I feel like inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, later.